Okay, let's recap a bit, shall we? This was meant to be a new start, really. A perfect world. Free from all the evil that had corrupted each and every corner of the known and unknown universe. It was going to be a place of safety for the kids, the little yous. You little... well, so far, so good. But things started to go wrong soon after you arrived. Now, I can understand your initial shock coming face to face with Maxis, especially after so long. But you did the right thing. You followed the plan. You brought the summoning key here, and you destroyed that bloody machine once and for all. Thing is, Maxis went and ballsed everything up.
Please, you must help me.
He heard voices, you see, calling to him.
Only together can we prevent the destruction of your world.
It wasn't really his fault. You know, he hasn't actually got his soul yet. All I got was a brain. Anyway, the key thing, as in the thing that is key, is that Maxis fiddled around with the summoning thingamajig and accidentally released an even bigger bastard. Someone even I didn't know was in there. The Shadow Man. The one and only original Harbinger of Doom. So, I'm going to be absolutely truthful with you. Things have got way too far out of control. This isn't any vague woo-hoo evil. We're talking about the Apothecons. The most powerful and evil entities in all the existences that ever existed. And now they're here, in our perfect world. I'm not going to sugarcoat things. It's a fucking shit show.
What have I done? Stop it, Edward. Breathe. It's okay. Maxis! Sometimes these balls are absolutely essential.
Your suffering will become painful.
Trying to hurt me all these years? He will help us, just as Maxis promised. I've seen this before. Yeah, just now, right before I picked it up. I had many dreams whilst in these trenches. I say dreams, but really they were more like visions. Starting with the one where Maxis begged me to remove his brain. I could have chosen a path to riches. I did not, because I know what really matters. Touch me, and you will provoke a response. I think they are slightly softer. Definitely. Ow! It's close. We can still avert disaster. We can still set things right. The blood vials will protect me. You know, I sometimes feel guilty about Sammy. But then I remember, it wasn't really me.
Your demise is imminent.
You are being manipulated, Agent One. This could go badly. Despite how deep they are, my pockets are really beginning to run out of room.
You will be drowned thus.
There was only one, albeit regrettable, ending for you, my fault. Let's just try not to think about all the terrible things that went on here. Yeah? It's not pleasant. I know what this is. It's the thing. For the thing. Nicht tot. Again. There is the ammo. I'd really prefer not to linger around here, unless it's absolutely necessary. Now my weapon is even heavier. Do not have time for you. I'm very busy today. Without bullets, I will resort to more primitive methods of combat, which we know will end poorly. keeps us safe. It may hold secrets. I can always use a few of those. I question the professionalism of any doctor who prescribes candy. Talking to you, Dr. Monty.
Fire failed.
We should be careful in our pursuit of this offer. We don't want to expose ourselves to unnecessary risk. Sniping is an art of which I am not master. I know I said I was, but I lied. I do prefer to remain nimble on my feet, even if it means suffering the indignity of rapid ammo depletion.
You stuck in my throat.
I'm like a cat with a hair. Sometimes I tire of the slaughter. Sometimes I relish it. Today, I'm kind of on the fence. SMG really should stand for Smallest Magazine Gun, considering how quickly they expire. Hunting a good one is not asking for too much, Dr. Monty. I'd be surprised if the Keepers are truly willing to help us. They haven't always been particularly fond of me. Who knows when we will need the extra cash? Probably very soon. sent somewhere else. It seems my eagerness to vanquish the board has left me low on ammo. Surprise, surprise. I have come too far to be damned by a lack of ammo. So many flavors, so many powers. So many ways to make my stomach hate me.
Accept my embrace. Accept defeat.
We all pay for our insolence. Delicious.
Thank you for that.
That didn't hurt. I'm almost completely numb. Physically. I really can't remember the last time I had any kind of meal. I feel ever so slightly empowered and cozy.
Maybe my analysis can enlighten you?
While I appreciate this mildly amusing diversion, I really require more aggressive weaponry. I'm no fan of the biting, or the poking, or the clawing. There is still much work to be done. I really wanted something more. I always have. Will I ever get it? I have been unlucky in many other dimensions. It's a pattern. Hello, old friend. Are you ready for the last hurrah? The time for warning is over, my hellspawn. Fortunately, I am able to contain my disappointment. I would do it for free, but I like the money too much. Behold, I am wielding a rifle and will do bad things. Time for Dr. Richthofen to practice dentistry with a shotgun. I remember nearly choking on one of these. It is not a memory I want to relive. We must secure a method by which to play back this recording. It could be important.
You have sealed your own fate.
this was nothing to do with me. I can promise you that. That's a good thing, right? There is still much work to be done. The storm is already here. We are that storm! I take it you're interested in one of my discount lobotomies. What part of leave me alone was not clear? Find its keepers! This jar holds many mysteries. Not really, just an angry little squid monster. Wunderbar. It gets that wrong sometimes. I don't know why. Must be something else on my mind. So are we in its brain, its stomach, its heart? All of the above? Worry not, Pack-a-Punch Machine. I will save you. I save everything. Filthy. Positively filthy! its work. The time for warnings is over, my hillstorm. I know how it feels to wear many faces. That's why these days I always tell the truth. Greed has encouraged me to take a great many risks. Look how we ended up here. Where were you when I needed this before? Simultaneous three-headed lobotomies. Where is my nurse? Somewhat predictably, that only made him angry. You will annoy me no more, flying rat. Oh, the oozing liquid from its ruptured head is making me thirsty. Oh, the morgue shall be very busy this evening. I do not like creepy crawlies. Not one bit.
Okay, fellas. If you've been paying attention, or even if you haven't, it should be abundantly clear that things are seriously out of whack. Business as usual, I suppose. Anyway, I'm having a bit of a heated debate with the old Shadow Man and his Apothicon pals. And it's making it really hard to keep this reality stable. I mean, honestly, look at it. It's practically held together with tape and bits of string.
This to end, and by that, neither want me to end. If you didn't want me to shoot your head, then why do you have so many? Control. I am pest control. Wait, have you actually been trying to hurt me all these years? What part of leave me alone was not clear? I take it you're interested in one of my discount lobotomies. We all pay for our insolence. After all this is over, I think I'm going to become a pacifist. Probably not, but maybe. Theater. I readily admit that I myself have a certain flair for the theatrical.
The briefing program
Ah, nostalgia. It really isn't what it used to be. I suppose it would be boring if they all tasted the same. That didn't hurt. I'm almost completely numb. Physically. Finally, it has attack capabilities. Focusing on defense alone can get a little boring. What do you have for me this time, Dr. Monty? With access to the proper equipment, I could identify the active ingredient. Then I could know. Spicy. At least it's clearing my sinuses. Despite what you may have heard, Dr. Monty, I am capable of handling firepower. Yes! Have torn my uniform? I am very upset. Hellspawn head before. If it hollers, then put a bullet in its head! Anyone else want to try standing in my way? Talking to you, Dr. Monty! It's the little victories that matter. Once the big ones, of course. Is this a weapon of the king or our apothecons? Personally, I don't care either way. Just curious. I wield the powers of the ancient ones. They know I am worthy.
Attempting interdimensional transfusion. Failure. Failure. Assistance required. Maxis!
Very good. The machine has returned to us. Returned to Maxis. Hopefully he will be happy to see her. This is not my destiny. Not yet.
Attempting to locate Maxis. Signal identified. I must go to him. I require your assistance.
You know, I think we should help her. She may prove more useful to our missions than even we realize.
Look, I know everything's gone to hell in a handbasket, but I'm really glad to see Maxis has got himself a bird now. I know she's a little bit drony, but I can fix her. I can fix everything. It'll be fine. Sophia and Maxis are really smart. They can be a good influence on the kids.
Diverging power to teleporter.
Oh, the stories I could tell you about this book. The lengths I went to obtain it. The Chronorium is probably the best book I've ever read. Honestly, I couldn't put it down. Positively filthy! I'm not dead yet. Or undead, for that matter. Could you imagine? Undead me. Ooh, how silly is that? I question the professionalism of any doctor who prescribes candy. I'm talking to you, Dr. Monty. Spicy. At least it's clearing my sinuses. This egg could be very useful. Unless whatever hatches takes a dislike to me. like mine eggs like I like my brain. Scrambled. It's a joke. Not always fun being like this. Oh, look! An egg! That's just wunderbar. I am hungry. Nein, never again, Edward. Never again. Oh, you can just fudge off, box. I'm sorry I swore at you before. I didn't mean it. I have but a few rounds left. Probably even less since I started talking. There will be blood and guts. Probably some bone fragments too. too sophisticated for you. I see you've learned nothing. That's okay. I'm stubborn too. Perhaps one day we will not need bullets. Today is still not that day! I think I smell death. Yeah, that's it. Your death is now an inevitability. Well, I have my answer. You hatch.
Devour them, my dear three-headed beasts.
If you plan on eating me, can we wait until you're larger? I'd rather not drag it out by being nimble. Time for warnings is over, my hailstorm. Worry not. The procedure will be quick and violent. I am in need of bullets. Ideally, a lot more. Oh, look. It's a thing. That part of leave me alone was not clear. It's so squishy and juicy and slimy. I only like one of those things. Ow! My ears! We must secure more ammunition. Though that's pretty obvious, not sure I need to state it. My eagerness to vanquish the Horde has left me low on ammo. Surprise, surprise. Probably don't even... resort to more primitive methods of combat, which we know will end poorly.
There will be no victory for you. The Khan overlords will consume all in their path.
That's terrible! I'll do anything to avoid actually purchasing more ammo. Anything. Not much quality of life!
You only delay the inevitable.
Do you feel his tentacles? Are they warm? Is that the best you can do, Shadow Man? I'm not trying to provoke you. You're not going to make me carry the Sunday key, are you? That's one burden I think I carried long enough. Fly, mine bullets! Defy the laws of physics! Have torn my uniform? I am very upset.
I have been watching. I have seen each and every one of your misdeeds. I know who you are. But questions remain. Why do you do the things you do? What is it that you hope to achieve? Do you not see the futility of your tiny, insignificant existence? You are but fragments of a bigger universe.
You will learn to fear the storm, Hellspawn. Cannot argue with your methods, Dr. Monty. Their effectiveness speaks volumes. I have but a few rounds left. Probably even less since I started talking. Hey, have you actually been trying to hurt me all these years? There you are, filthy. Positively filthy! That didn't hurt. I'm almost completely numb. Physically. I take it you're interested in one of my discount laboratory. Let us resume. There is still much to do. I am in need of bullets. Ideally, a lot more. It may not be what I really want, but I am used to such disappointments. Is that bangings and nailing of boards? Or are our coffins by the... I just realized. What if the box runs out of weapons? Squirm and scream all you want. In fact, I encourage it. I'm like a cat with a hairball. Sorry! This weapon just brings out my more primitive instincts. I'm no fan of the biting, or the poking, or the clawing. My caloric intake comes only from toxic beverages and gumballs. Delicious. Thank you for that. I've got a habit of keeping things for later. Just let the tentacle slap you about, Hellspawn. You'll get used to it after a while. So many flavors, so many powers. So many ways to make my stomach hate me. I feel ever so slightly empowered and greasy. Cause of death? Multiple punctures.
Out of the shadows, my loyal servants arrive. The Fury will find its prey.
Like so many before, your attempts to kill me were not successful.
You will not, cannot survive its attack.
So I grabbed Dempsey and demanded to know what LMG really stood for. He said, "Let me go, dumbass." I did not know it was LMG. Believe me, don't they? It would make me really sad to think that they didn't. You know, Monty's come as a bit of a surprise. He's not at all like I pictured him. He's going to bring it up. I know he will. He can't not have noticed. I suppose it would be boring if they all tasted the same. I will bask in the heat of the explosion. Ideally from a distance.
man.
That does not result in me being set on fire.
الو يطلع الصوت ولا ما يطلع الصوت؟ صوتي أنا صوتي أنا ما طلع أطلع
الو امم الو اصبر علي يا للدنيا يا للندانا يا للدنيا يا للندانا مش طالع في اللعبة Okay. Yalalan, yalalanda. Yalalan, yalalan, yalalan. Yalalan, yalalan. Så? الحين في صوت؟ شوف. وصلت.
So, as if things weren't bad enough, I'm struggling to maintain my presence. Shadow Man. At least he's in the same boat. How are things going besides all that? Making any progress? Bollocks. I'm phasing out again.
There's so much to do. A vessel from Axis. The opening is the gateway. 9! That was before. Edward, this is now. We've done it. Down in. How can you not appreciate the sound of thunder? Double points! I will put my earnings in my rainy day fund. Here you go, Fraulein. Then I opened that jar. Part of me hoped it would be full of strawberry jam.
Do you not realize? To deny me is to invite doom!
Insolence. I will not join you in death. Not yet. That was good. Perhaps one day we will not need this.
Part of our vast army.
The Panzer! The Panzer Soldat!
Again.
You have faced them before, Soldat.